English, we more commonly say, I kept on playing. So it's continue or follow.
Is it common, this kind of structure?
Yeah, it's very common. Yeah.
No, I mean followed with the ando.
Yeah, very common.
Because
Interesting.
ando makes it ing.
Yeah. I thought normally after another like conjugation, it's normally infinitive verb. Like
Normally, but there's a lot of things that are ing too.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you'll see that more. More and more
Because
that ing.
the difference is if you have an AR or ER, you're saying to blah blah blah.
Sí.
So yo no puedo nadar. I can't to swim, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
but like if you wanna but if you wanna say yo estoy nadando, that's saying I am swimming. Or yo seguí nadando means I kept on swimming. So there's just a different idea.
Seguí, keep talking. Seguí.
Yeah, seguí hablando. I kept on talking.
Seguiste?
Seguiste. Good job, Alia. Good.
Sí.
Okay.
Sí. Tú seguiste hablando. Yeah.
And it happened. You kept talking. It happened. So it's not the other form. Like it's an event that you continued.
It makes it an event.
Interesting mix. Yep.
Yeah, it's a mix of the two things, huh?
That's great. I can make that rule in my head.
Seguiste hablando. Sí. Okay, Chelsea, ¿estás lista para hablar? ¿Es lista new?
No.
Ready.
Se está lista. No está lista, pero puede hablar. You know, one thing Nathan said that sounded so good is he used two infinitives. I can't remember that.
Yeah, I
Debe,
intentionally did that several
hablar.
times. Right.
Something like that. That's very advanced. but it makes sense. Should be able to talk. But it sounds like you're very, very, like if you did that on your Apple, they'd rate you advanced or something.
Yeah, I was saying that ella debe poder nadar porque ella vive cerca del mar. Yeah. She should be able to swim.
Yeah.
She should to be able to swim is technically how it's said. Yeah.
Good job. I love it. It makes me happy when you do that.
There's a reason that I translate things as literally as possible because in Spanish you have the extra words and you have they seem extra to me as an English speaker, but you have the extra twos and you have the extra to him, she said, to her, he said. So whenever I translate it, like Mina does that too. She'll translate the adjective at the end because that gets me thinking in the Spanish grammar. That gets me thinking in the Spanish way of talking, and I don't delete words. So if I translate to make it sound good in English, I'm deleting words or I'm changing words from how it's said in Spanish. So I try not to translate to make it sound good in English. I translate usually to try to make it sound like Spanish to help me remember all those words.
Wonderful, wonderful teacher thing. As a teacher, that's what we want our teachers to do exactly what you said. So, love it. Okay.
Sorry, Chelsea. Sigue hablando.
Chelsea no estaba lista, pero ahora tenía un minuto más para pensar. Y ahora por fin está lista. Y puedes seguir hablando mucho.
Yo debe, pero no sé. Hay dos Mildreds en la historia. Mildred la nieta y Mildred la abuela. Y los dos viven
cerca del mar. Y Mildred, la nieta, le gusta jugar voleibol. 3 tipos de voleibol. Voleibol de pez voleibol, voleibol de la playa y voleibol de la escuela. Y Mildred, la abuela, le gusta jugar fútbol americano, pero la abuela no puede nadar. Is that correct? I don't know. No puede nadar. Y ella necesita usar un visor con un escuba para respirar, porque no puede nadar. Pero hay una abuela en el grupo, se llama Claudia, y Claudia no necesita un visor o escuba porque puede nadar, porque tu profe era su profesora de natación. Y I think that's about it I got right now. I'm sorry.
Tanks. Snorkel is just in
Oh,
English.
a snorkel. Sí.
Shows you don't live in Hawaii.
No.
You would know that. Okay, celebración. Muy bien. Love it. You know what? I'm always amazed at your level of Spanish. You guys are level of Spanish. Whenever your brains are ready for it, one of the very hardest things for English speakers is when you say Chelsea likes to talk, you got to say to Chelsea. A Chelsea le gusta hablar. Or Malia likes to kiss. A Malia le gusta besar. It's a very hard thing for English speakers to get. Nathan's one of the few that somehow you've learned that.
It's conscious, not anymore. It's not conscious, but it was a conscious choice. Like I was saying about translating everything word for word as literally as possible and in the correct order of Spanish grammar. And then just whenever I say me gusta, usually it might sound a little funny to a Spanish speaker, but I usually will say a mí me gusta, blah, 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 blah. Like I'll say it more often than you should. I feel like though,
say that.
yeah, but I feel like though that the first sentence they might say a mí because they're emphasizing, a mí me gusta, blah blah blah, and then later they'll drop the a mí and say me because it's understood that I'm talking about myself still, but
that's good. Yeah. I love saying a mí me gusta. It just sounds good. Rebecca.
Sorry, like I feel like under certain context, if you already know the context, does it sound repetitive to say, oh?
It's repetitive, but it's emphasizing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so it doesn't sound repetitive because it's like, oh, I really like talking or eating chocolate con salsa.
Okay.
And
sorry.
I was just gonna say because Spanish does a lot of that repetition. That's part of the language.
Okay. Because I feel like when we say, let's say soy or tú eres, ella es, I feel like we don't really say yo or tú.
Oh,
right?
I think that's a little different. Yeah, I think that's a little different.
But they say it all the time. Yeah. Yo tango, yo soy. And it's definitely repetitive. But it's the same thing. It's more of an emphasizing.
The only time I've heard it dropped regularly is like here in Texas, because it's a super informal Spanish. And like colloquially, they'll drop those things because they start speaking Tex-Mex. So they drop it more when you're talking to like a second or third generation like Texan who speaks it versus like their parents. That's the only time I've heard them regularly drop it.
Yeah, I think it's a finesse thing, because my friend Blanca, she she will add it in. And again, like Profe saying, it's for emphasis. So when you need to make it clear that you're gonna say yo, you know, it's like you say yo, soy, blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. And then yeah, it's just kind of a
I-
finesse thing.
I have no feeling of difference of tango and yo tango. To me, I'm saying the exact same thing.
Yeah. Well, I
It's-
mean, I've gotten some comments from like friends from Colombia and whatever. They're like, you know, I can tell an English learner because they'll always say yo soy or yo tengo. They'll
Oh.
always use it, and so they can tell that it's, you know, not
You use
someone
it,
who's.
Nathan? Do you say tango or yo tango?
I usually don't use the yo or the two unless I'm emphasizing or I'm contrasting between me and another person. So if I was talking about you and then I'm going to start talking about me, then I'll say yo the first time. Pero yo no soy blah 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 because I'm changing the
Yeah, that's
the
right. That's
context.
good.
Yeah.
I think the second time, I think very few people would say the yo again.
Yeah.
But,
Mina, you were going to say something earlier, weren't you?
Yes, it was just, do you use it every time? But I think I've gotten my answer where you pretty much do, where you go, le gusta, Mildred le gusta, always.
if you
I
just
mean,
say,
if you're gonna, yeah.
if you just say Mildred le gusta, you can't tell whether Mildred is doing the liking or being liked.
Oh,
Because if you say le gusta, Mildred le gusta, you could say she likes Mildred or he likes Mildred. It's not clear. To put the there, then it is clear that Mildred's doing the liking and not being liked.
Mhm.
Because in Spanish, you can put that Mildred, which is really the subject of the sentence. You can put it before or after the verb. It's just it's a weird thing. Usually though.
Yeah, so you could say a él, Mildred le gusta,
to her,
Yeah.
Mildred was liked.
or to him, yeah, to her, to him.
And usually they
A
put the
él.
Mildred after
Yeah.
the verb.
They put it after, right? Yeah.
Yeah. A Nathan le gusta Mina.
Right.
Nathan likes Mina. Yeah.
Okay, so if ever I'm gonna use le gusta, just might as well put the A there to make sure that everybody understand who likes what.
A mí
Well,
me
you have
gusta, a
to,
ti
yeah.
te gusta, a Rebecca le gusta Sydney.
Yeah. The way I said it to my Spanish students is if you say the pronoun or the name, you have to say a before it.
Okay.
So if you want to say, you know, Mildred, you have to say a Mildred. Or if you want to say yo, a mí,
And you said you can say a él le gusta
a
también.
él.
Okay,
Yeah,
a él.
it's the same thing as saying yo
Okay.
tengo. It doesn't really add anything, but it emphasizes the he, but it doesn't add anything. Okay, Malia. Did you have another question, Rebecca?
See,
Yeah,
I just
go ahead.
realized it's already 55 and I want to learn an expression. How do you say time flies in Spanish?
Mm.
El tiempo vuela.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they can say that, but that's how they say it literally.
It's one of
Okay.
those sayings.
Tiempo, you might have to say el tiempo pasa rápidamente.
Oh, sí, sí.
You can say that.
Makes
Tiempo.
sense to me.
I had to
Pues-
look that up. Time flies. And we had to look that up. Okay, Malia, habla.
Okay, es posible que dice le gusta, I don't know, le gusta la mesa a él? Like can you say afterwards? Okay, so as long as that's in there, I know you said that last time, I just wanted to solidify that.
Le gusta el chocolate a Malia.
Okay, okay. So it's still like a direction, like this person, and it's like just a pointer finger.
The
Okay,
tells you that it's,
to or
that it's
uh,
doing the liking. Without an
okay.
you're hearing that is being liked.
Okay. Es una cuenta muy larga para mí, pero en mi memoria tengo un libro con mis notas. A él, I have to like go back because I was listening to all the grammar and I was writing. Pero son dos Mildreds. Un Mildred es una nieta de Mildred, la abuela, y Mildred, la nieta, juega tres deportes: voleibol, voleibol, voleibol de la playa y voleibol de la escuela. Y la abuela tiene juega fútbol norteamericano con sus amigos, y sus amigos son abuelas también, y vive en el parque.
Sí.
Y pues Mildred, la abuela, I want to say has to wear or needs or
llevar.
Okay, tiene que llevar una visor y un scuba
Snorkel.
snorkel. Okay, so una snorkel, porque ella tiene miedo. What is it? Miedo.
Tiene
Miedo. I
miedo.
added an R in there. Tiene miedo del agua. Y ella tiene miedo de, I have to look up this word because I haven't committed it yet, to fall. I wrote it down, but what is to fall? To fall into? Caer.
Caerse, probably
Okay.
fall herself.
Caerse en la agua, or en el agua. Y hay una otra persona que, hold on, se conoces?
Yeah, se conoce is meet herself or know herself.
Okay, is that conoces? Is that
Conoce.
you know? Conoce.
Yeah, conoce is present. Conoció is met, like in the past.
Okay. Se llama Claudia. Y
Uh-huh.
Claudia sabe nadar. She knows how to swim. Okay. Y ella no necesita una visor. Ella no necesita un tubo o scuba. I mean, not scuba. I keep saying scuba.
Snorkel.
Snorkel. Un snorkel. Porque ella sabe nadar. Puede nadar. ¿Es más mejor o
No
to
importa.
know? No, okay, no lo importa. Pues ella tiene muchas excuses. Mildred tiene muchas excuses porque no puede aprender nadar. Porque pienso que ella tiene miedo, pero ella dice que no tiene tiempo o no es importa para ella o todos los excuses en el mundo, y a ti, what is it? Speech. Is that us? No, that's two sis. ¿Tú le ofreció? No, ofrecí. No, ofreciste. I was almost there. Le ofreciste what is it enseñar?
Lecciones de natación.
Lecciones de natación, pero ella le dice no. Or she said to you, so te dice?
Te says to you is te dice, te dijo is told you.
Oh, te dijo no. No necesito las lesiones para nada. En mi memoria.
Good job. Excelente, Malia.
I can
love it.
stumble through.
Do you feel like it's getting easier in your brain? I mean, that is advanced Spanish that you're putting together just flawlessly. I love it.
I'm hoping one day I will be better because I still struggle, but I can understand everything that you're saying, and I'm going to keep trying to
I
get
love
better.
it. You know, it's what I feel in Portuguese, that I'm really getting this, but I'm still slow. You know, it's just like what you're doing there. You're a little hesitant, and you put it together, and it just takes time to get it faster so you're confident. But I
Es
love
difícil.
that you do that.
Is it tenso? Tenso?
Tiempo is tense. Time.
Yeah, okay. Tiempo pasado es difícil para mí en los tenses, whatever the tenses.
En los tiempos.
En los tiempos.
The word time is time and tense. It's the same word.
En los tiempos es difícil para mí en conjugaciones, en situaciones diferentes, pero es más mejor que en el how would you say the beginning of the year? The start of the year?
En el principio del año.
Principio del año, sí. Más mejor.
Celebración. I love it. Good job. Okay, Elodie, tú puedes hablar.
Hola. Sí,
Hola.
tenemos un nuevo personaje que se llamará Claudia en el cuento.
Sí.
¿Sí? So, soy un poco perdida,
Sí.
perdido con Claudia.
Claudia es una de las abuelas que
Oh.
juega fútbol americano, pero
So,
Claudia no es amiga de Mildred, es enemiga.
enemiga.
Yo le di lecciones de natación a Claudia, y ella aprendió a nadar en solamente 7 minutos, porque yo soy experto en enseñar. Yo doy lecciones de natación, pero debo decir lecciones rápidas, porque una persona puede aprender a nadar en solamente 7 minutos. Es increíble. Y Claudia recibió mi lección y ahora sabe nadar.
Wow.
Es muy interesante.
So Claudia aprendió muy rápidamente a la natación, pero Mildred, la abuelita, no quiere hacer la misma cosa. Mildred, la abuelita, no quiere aprender cómo nadar. Tú ofreciste las lecciones, pero dijo, Mildred, la abuelita, dijo, no, no necesito de aprender a nadar porque a mí no me gusta llevar un visor y un snorkel y utilizar un snorkel. Y creo que eras muy triste.
Sí, yo estaba muy triste.
Sí, estabas triste de eso. Pero la nieta Mildred nada muy bien y puedes nadar con ella y puedes jugar con ella. tú estás feliz, pero a ti te gusta, a ti te gustan las deportes y a ti te gusta jugar con ella.
Celebración. Muy bien. Okay, would you guys just rather finish the class or do you want to do 5 minutes of breakout rooms? Whatever you want to do, I'm fine with either way. Breakout rooms. Rebecca, do you want to do breakout rooms, everybody? Okay. Let me see. Un momento.
Sorry, I spelt a snorkel wrong. A snorkel has a Q, so I just finally changed it. I looked it up.
Oh,
A snorkel.
okay. We'll do.
Or you can say el tubo es snorkel or el tubo de respiración.
Oh, sí. Tubo is snorkel. There we go. I just called it a tubo. Okay, tienen 4 minutos para hablar.
You missed the breakout room.
Hey, profe. Profe. Hey, profe.
I don't know if he can hear you. He was just there.
This one looks delicious. Excuse me, profe. Yep, he's gone.
I just saw him walk out, so I mean,
Do we have a napkin I could use? Right there, honey. Would you like an apple? Excuse me, profe.
Yes. Everybody's in a breakout room. We're just about done.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I've been having internet problems.
Oh, darn it. Yeah, you didn't get to talk.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, everybody will be back here in just a minute.
Okay.
Sophia wasn't in class today.
She wasn't?
Nope.
No, I thought she was. I thought she said she was.
Oh, was she?
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, clase. Excelente. Great class. Any questions? Any more questions?
Yes.
Yes, Rebecca.
I was going to say, being able to swim is the most important in Australia school. How do you say most important? Mejor importante?
Más importante.
Oh, más importante.
And if you want to say, you can say es el más importante. That would make it the more important, the most important.
Okay.
So
And
más
also-
importante says more important. El
Okay.
más importante says like the most important.
Oh,
And
okay.
el mejor means best, right?
Yeah, el mejor.
But here, can I use mejor?
Yeah, mejor just is better. So el mejor is the best.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
it's,
the
it's a
one
different
who's
feeling.
better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
El mejor would be you're saying the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more of a judgment. And then el más means like the most important.
El más. Sí.
I could say Malia es la mejor chica del mundo.
Okay.
Rebecca no es número dos.
Oh,
No,
No,
solo Malia.
no es la mejor.
Celosa.
No. Si
Malia
Rebecca
said-
no es la mejor, Malia es la mejor del
oh.
mundo.
Pero
Rebecca,
no
tú eres
es.
número dos.
Oh,
Pero
no,
no
me
es.
gusta.
No, porque no es el más importante. No es la más importante cosa
Sí,
para ser
Sí.
la mejor chica del mundo.
correcto. Y
Sí.
Elodie es la chica más importante de Canadá.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, pobre Mina. Pobre
Mina es
Mina.
número dos.
y de Francia.
Sí.
Oh,
There's-
y de
what was the other
Francia.
question?
Sí.
Y de Francia, sí. Los dos lugares, los dos países.
Sí. Malia? Okay.
What was the other question, Rebecca? We were talking about how to could swim, like he or she
Mm.
could swim, like before, past tense of puedo.
O podía. P-O-D-I-A. Make
So
that
if I
past
want to
tense.
say I couldn't, no podía.
No podía nadar, meaning in the
Nadar.
past. I wasn't able to swim. Or I didn't have the ability to swim. No podía nadar.
And I have another question. Malia said she can swim, but she can't swim well. In that case, I want to say I'm the same. I don't know if it should be positive or negative.
Puede nadar, pero no puede nadar bien.
Sí, and I want to say yo también or yo
Yo
tampoco.
tampoco. If it's,
Oh.
well,
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. Yo,
yeah, me
yo
neither.
tampoco. Yeah.
Because I can't make the judgment if it's a positive or negative because it's the mixture.
If you can swim well too, you say yo también. If you can't swim, you say yo tampoco.
Mm.
Depends whether you can or not, whether it's también or tampoco.
We are the same that I can swim, but I can't swim well.
Yeah, so that'd be
Yeah. Yo
yo
tampoco.
tampoco, because you can't swim well.
Well,
It's a
Okay, so if
negative.
I say I can't swim well, then she would say me neither.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yo
right.
tampoco.
Yo tampoco.
Okay.
Me neither, yeah. Yeah. Good job, you guys. This is a great class. You guys are so good.
Bueno, qué bonita.
Okay, clase, nos vemos mañana. Clase excelente.
Nos vemos.
Gracias.
Adiós.